What's on your mind?
So I thought we could talk about what we did today.
Okay.
Like, what'd you do today?
What did I do today?
Yeah.
I worked.
On what? Top secret?
Yeah. It's top secret AutoZone business.
What could be top secret in the AutoZone business?
I'm literally not allowed to talk about it.
Okay, what else did you do today? Anything?
Voted? We voted.
Yeah.
This
Oh my
morning.
God. There's not enough cuss words.
I used 2 while we were there.
Yeah. While we were there.
Yeah.
You used 2. That's right. But there are not enough cuss words to explain the amount of BS that is rampant in the voting system.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. We live in a small county in Tennessee, and, it's a red state. And because of it being a red state, it can really start to feel like, as a Democrat or Democratic voter, I don't consider myself a Democrat, but as a Democratic voter, it can really start to feel like you're being, or at least there's attempts being made to suppress your vote and make it harder for your vote to get counted. Bryce ran into that for his first attempt at voting, and they're supposed to just give you a provisional ballot, and you can come back with your ID within 2 days. And
yeah, it's very straightforward in the law, but then when you get down there, like, it takes 35 to 40 minutes.
Yeah,
and you got to jump through 3 hoops, and you got to
they made a big deal out of it.
Recite the dictionary backwards, and then it's almost like they stand up there on their pedestal and they go, how badly do you want it?
Yeah.
How much are you willing to fight for this?
Yeah. It can feel that way for sure.
And with COVID, it's like, no, not at all. Like, I'll cuss at you and you do what I need, and then I'll leave. How about that?
Yeah, COVID definitely throws a wrench in the whole situation, and it's one of those things that gives me a ton of anxiety.
All of the time. It's like all of the time. Is it okay to touch this? I should wash my hands after I open the mail. You can't talk to that person. Don't get near that person. Don't touch that unless it's sanitized. Like, no, you can't. Like, I wore 2 masks this morning, and I'm very claustrophobic, and that does nothing for my panic and my anxiety and my dread feeling, but I felt like that was necessary.
I feel like you are still on edge about it right now.
Yeah.
Many hours later.
Yeah. I just don't want to ever talk about it again. Like, I think that the V word needs to just be shut down in the house, because I've been stressing about this for the
vagina?
No. Oh my God. No. The word vote.
Oh.
I just, we're trying to do what we're supposed to do as human beings.
Yeah.
And it feels like every turn, some law somewhere or some dipstick somewhere is trying to make me feel guilty for those things. That's how it feels, right? I'm trying to do what I'm supposed to do. Like homeschooling, or, I'm trying to do the best that I can. Yeah. And it feels like the more hoops I have to jump, the worse I feel about it.
Yeah. And, that's bureaucracy. That's government. And it's not a party thing. Both parties are guilty of putting those red tapes in place that you have to fight through. Yeah. But it can feel really, it's like extremely frustrating. It feels
punishing. It feels like I'm being punished for just...
Well, in a way you are, because of where we're located and because of where we have to go to vote. We are in the minority of voters, and so the majority voters are also running the polling station, and so you have to deal with a little bit of that attitude. And this morning, the polling station guy making a false equivalency about it being dangerous to be at the polling station right that morning, and he said, well, it's dangerous to stand in line at the grocery store, too. And I didn't handle that well. I wanted to say, here's what I wanted to say. I wanted to go, please step back, because he was right up in my face. He was right there. Mm-hmm. And I wanted to say, please step back and take your false equivalencies with you and try to be a better neighbor. But instead I went, oh, get that bullshit out of here. That's what I said. And I said it pretty loud. And I'm kind of all right with it. But he was being, he was using a straw man because I didn't say it was safe to go to the grocery store. I just said what he was doing, that behavior that he was displaying this morning by getting so close to me and us having to be there at all was unsafe, which is true. But he heard some talking point somewhere and decided to turn it into a debate right in the middle of this little church building. And all I wanted to do was push a couple of gray buttons and then press a red button and then get my sticker and leave.
Yeah.
I didn't even get a sticker because I wasn't sure if it was safe to have a sticker.
Oh, no.
Well, it's fine because I know I voted.
That's true.
I don't need the sticker. That's for social media.
I posted a sticker today. I'm sorry. But
I voted for people today that I felt like were going to make a change.
Yeah.
For the better.
Yeah.
And that's what I'll do in November too. And hopefully we'll be able to vote by mail in November. Yeah,
that's another stupid, dumb fucking law. Okay. So we have never not voted. In every state that we've lived in, we've never not voted. Okay? Right. Our IDs are tied to voting in several different states, including multiple times in Tennessee. But now we can vote by mail, but only if you have voted in person in your county. Well, we just moved to this county, so we haven't voted in person yet.
Well, hold on. Let's back up a little bit and let's be clear that we are not registered to vote in multiple states.
No. I'm saying
we've lived in different states over the course of our lives, and we have actively participated in the voting, our civic duty as voters throughout those years, right?
Right. Yeah.
Okay.
That's what I mean. Like, we've lived in Oregon. That was a mail-in vote. Easy peasy. That was like in 2002 or whatever that was.
Yeah. We've been in Tennessee since 2008.
Horrifying.
Or late 2007, and we voted in 2008 from Spring Hill, Tennessee. The thing is that the counties, it's split up by counties, and they don't care, that we've lived in Tennessee because we've never lived in Fayette County. We've never voted in Fayette County before. Yeah. That's why they're doing that to us, which I get. But with COVID, I feel like there should be exceptions made.
Do you see why I don't want to talk about it anymore? It's like you can just go round and round in circles and go, why this or why that or why this? This is stupid.
Ever again?
Okay, done.
So is that the end of the episode?
No, that's the end of that topic.
Okay.
Of what we did today. Well, my rest of the day is just.
Are you just as fired up about the rest of your day?
Well, not fired up, but let me just give you some tea here. Okay, first,
yeah.
I was so hungry because I was coming down off of my panic that I didn't eat for almost all day until 3:00, and then I had 2 bowls of soup.
2 full bowls.
2 bowls of soup. Oh my God! Because I was really, really hungry, and then I was really, really not hungry after that because I got sloshy tummy. Have you ever had sloshy tummy?
Yes, but you didn't have 2 bowls of soup. You had 2 cans of soup.
Okay, but they're the New Guardian meatless
vegan
soups.
Yeah.
They are yummy. Yeah. I really like them. Right. They're really good. But I was so hungry that I was like, I could have another can. That's fine. Let's do that.
Right.
No, don't do that.
No, I would not eat 2. I overcompensate on the food front, and I'll eat too much food most days.
I rarely do unless I'm really hungry and the first one isn't kicking in. I'm like,
but even I would never eat 2 cans of soup.
and I can't say that I'll never do it again, but today I'm uncomfortable.
I think you should at least try to say it.
Okay, so then a little bit later, I'm kicking it in my recliner, tilted all the way back, right?
Right.
And Liam comes down to me and he goes, Mom, I need your help. I'm like, oh gosh, what is it? He goes, Bryce is being mean to himself. Like he's beating himself up about it, right? Because he's playing this video game where you can make a game in a game kind of a thing.
Right, I'm aware of
Dreams,
this game.
Right?
Yeah.
He's been working on this thing for months, and he's like, no, I don't think Mom and Dad will like it, blah, blah, blah. So Liam's like, please help me with him. Mm-hmm. So I'm like, Bryce, and I pull him down, and I get a whole 125-pound body into my chair, and I was just holding his face, and I was like, please, can you just for 1 second just know that we love you and that you're a good person and stop with all that stuff.
Yeah.
So then Freddie decides that her 50 pounds needs to be on top of me as well.
I don't think that's a fair weight.
All right. Well, She's 45 pounds, so it's might as well be 50.
No.
She decides that my face needs to be pummeled, and so she's jumping on my head basically, and she's laying on me face up, but like my face is in her back, and she goes, "You're like a pillow." And I'm like, Fred, okay, this is not good for me. Get off. And she goes, "Pillows don't talk, mommy." Who is that child?
I don't know.
Who?
I don't know.
Yeah, pillows don't talk, mommy.
Pillows don't talk, mommy.
Yeah.
She says, what did she say to you the other day? She said, "You're not the boss.
Oh,
I am the boss."
yeah.
She's a sassy
She's
one.
a sassy molassie.
Yeah, but she's cute, and
It's almost cute.
it is cute, but it's also almost funny because she's what, 4 foot tall, maybe
3'7".
3'7".
Yeah, but still.
44.75 pounds.
Oh my gosh.
And
in
she's
this corner.
and she's like pushing us around.
Yeah,
But I guess that's part of it, right?
I guess so. And then comes my favorite time of the day, but not my favorite at all. Bedtime. So this little being makes me watch at 7:00, knowing that 7:30 bedtime is coming. Can't come any sooner. She makes me watch
Can't come any sooner.
Mickey's Once Upon a Christmas,
That's pretty long.
and then Mickey Mouse's Twice Upon a Christmas.
What's that? So
Just
it's
a
sequel?
later version, which Goofy's
Is
kid
it a
is all
reboot,
grown
or is
up.
it a remake, or is it a sequel?
It's a sequel, seemingly. Mind-numbing. It's not Christmas time. It's like 90 degrees out.
But is it a quality Christmas movie? Because I know that you can watch.
Who knows?
You know, what's that one with Kurt Russell that you guys like?
Chronicles.
Yeah.
It's great. I love that one.
Right, and you watch that not at Christmas.
Yeah, but that's Kurt Russell. What wouldn't you do for Kurt Russell? I mean,
a lot of things I'm not at all interested in that.
seriously. Okay, but that's Kurt Russell. This is Mickey Mouse, okay?
Right.
So then it's 7:30 and my alarm goes off and I'm like, oh, thank God. So I go, okay, Freddie, it's time for bed. And she goes, not yet.
Not yet.
And I go, no, Fred, come on, it's bedtime. Let's go.
Right.
And so I'm sitting there and I'm about to text you that it's bedtime. And she just shows up right next to me. She's got an armful of toys. And she's all, okay, let's go. And I go, okay, 1 second. Let me just text it. And she's all, you're not coming. Let's go. You're not going yet. Come on, let's go. Let's go, mommy. So we get into the room and I get her all dressed up. And she fights me on the hair thing, right? Because she's got long enough hair. I have to put it in a ponytail now. So she doesn't get all tangled and messed up.
What? So, but
It's the high ponytail. It's a girl thing.
no,
I don't
but
know.
She has thin hair. Like, how bad could it get?
It gets pretty bad.
Oh, okay.
And it's uncomfortable to sleep with long hair.
Okay. Yeah, because it gets
Yeah.
caught under you and stuff.
Yeah. So I put it in a high ponytail and I get her all dressed and, she's kind of pouty, right? So I leave her sitting on her bed and I go get my jammies and my high ponytail and I come back in and she's looking at me and I go, what? What is it? And she goes, I be Pluto, okay? And I'm like, okay, you can be Pluto.
Wait. The defunct planet or the dog?
No, the Mickey Mouse dog.
Oh, okay.
And she goes, and you be Mickey, okay? And I said, okay. And she goes, now say, where's my pal? I'm a grown-ass woman.
Yeah.
I'm 41 years old. I've got gray hair. And so I'm standing there in my high ponytail and I go, where's my pal? And she goes, I'm right here. And then she makes dog noises and then turns in circles on her bed and lays down.
Right. She likes to direct play.
Oh, my Lord.
She likes to write and direct on the fly.
Oh, my heavens.
All play.
Yeah. So we lay down for the next hour or half an hour at this point. And I start to fall asleep. So now I have a tension headache from almost falling asleep. That was my day.
That's the whole of the day.
That's it.
And now this.
And now this. So now then I had to watch Bryce's crazy dream episode game and scenario in the dream thing. It's freaky. And I don't know what crazy. He's like, there's only one part that I intended to be scary. Like, what?
Here's what I'm going to say.
It's so creative and so cool and so fun that I'm glad he's doing it. But oh my Lordy.
It's absolute genius.
Yeah. And then
genius at work. And
him
it's
and Liam
amazing.
are working on stuff together.
Yeah.
Which is really cool.
They're doing something that's, I would consider, high art in that game system.
And they're having fun and they're laughing and giggling. Like
They're bonding.
Like they're little kids again. It's really cute and sweet.
Yeah. And thanks to TikTok, the old man gets some of the meme jokes.
Yeah, exactly.
Some of the memes. The old man's understanding them.
All right. So then now there's this. So
and now there's this, and when we're done here, we're gonna play a really complex, convoluted board game you've never played before.
Say it.
That I have to teach you.
No, don't say that.
And you have to you're gonna have to balance the books. It's gonna be like a real job.
Oh, come on.
Oh, it sounds so fun.
Come on, man. I thought you liked me.
I do.
I thought we were friends.
We are best friends, and that's why I like playing games with you. Anyways.
Okay.
How would you rate your day?
Oh my gosh. I don't know.
First of all, we had a mission this morning, right? To vote.
Yeah.
And we had a mission to get 3 votes cast, and we were only able to get 2 because of
Dumbness.
arguably voter suppression tactics.
And dumbness.
Yes, that's not arguable, though. That's absolutely what happened. But we completed 2/3 of our mission, and that's pretty good, considering we don't really have any control over that last third.
Yeah.
So I would say that was an overall win, even though most of it sucked.
And I'm thinking one of the ladies that I voted for today could have possibly have won, because according to her Twitter thing.
Well, that would be awesome.
That would be really cool.
I hope that she does win.
I hope both of the ladies that I voted for.
I hope so too. That's always the hope when you vote for someone, right?
Duh, but I mean that would make it worth it for me.
Right, I see what you're saying.
And the fact that I now have voted in person, and now that requirement or that hoop has now been
right.
I never want to talk about it again.
Well, we're going to need to we're going to need to communicate about it at some point again in November. But yes, I agree. I don't think we should probably have any long-winded discussions about it, because it's just a pain point and brings up bad memories and
annoyances. Yeah. All right.
And then you decided to overeat.
Well, I mean,
how's your tummy feeling now?
It's still kind of sloshy.
Nice and sloshy.
Yeah, I don't feel like I need to put anything more in there.
So you don't want me to make you a patented grilled cheese sandwich when we get done here?
Damn you and your culinary cheeses.
You kind of want one.
Okay, it sounds amazing to my brain and my headache, but my stomach is like, are you kidding me? I thought we were friends. So, no, I can't do it.
Okay. I'll withhold. I'll withhold on that.
I love you.
I love you too. The Lou and Me podcast is a Matthiasaurus production. Produced and edited by Moose. The song is No Carpets by The New Forevers. Hosted by Lou and me.
Thanks for listening. First try.